When meteorologist Katherine Noël isn't busy tracking storms in the Weather Center, she likes to get in the kitchen and experiment with new recipes. Today, she shows us one of her own creations, stuffed tomatoes.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Catherine's Kitchen, and I am very excited about today's episode because I can actually call this one mine. So normally when I'm cooking, I like to look up recipes and kind of change things here and there and just make it my own, but this is actually what I'm doing. So a little backstory too. I like to garden, and I have grown tomatoes in the past. Now, these are not mine. Shout out to actually my husband's client or patient. He's a physical therapist. She gave me these because mine have been personally victimized by the heat this year, and yours may have too. So what you need, and we're making stuffed tomatoes, if I haven't said that already, I may have gotten a little too excited ahead of myself. We're making stuffed tomatoes. It's basically a take on a rendition of stuffed peppers. So you need your tomatoes. I like ones that you can get down in because we're going to core these, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But some mushrooms, spinach, rice, and onion and garlic. So about half a white onion I have chopped up here, and minced some garlic earlier too. This is gonna go in your pan, which I have on medium heat. We're gonna start cooking this up. Put a little olive oil in there. Throw this down. A little sizzle. You know, as soon as it's done. And we'll get cooking. So this will cook for a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna add in our ground turkey. I like to do ground turkey during the week just to feel like it's healthier. Ground turkey has been cooking with the onions and garlic for like 4 minutes. I love mushrooms, so I was like, yeah, let's add it in, right? Why not? So dicing these up, this is gonna go in with some spinach and rice. So we're gonna add this to the mixture, and mushrooms cook down pretty quick, just like a cup of spinach probably, roughly chopped. And I cheated with the rice because I always cheat with rice. We buy microwavable for like 3 minutes, and then voila, it's done. And it's faster, and it tastes just as good. Make sure your turkey looks good. Okay, so pepper, I had salt earlier, Italian seasoning. Okay, so when you weren't looking, I added in cheese because I love cheese. Who doesn't love cheese? So add some cheese into your mixture too. But what we're gonna do right now is we're going to core the tomatoes, and this is arguably the hardest part. I am never good at this, so don't feel like you have to be perfect. I get a small little paring knife, make a circle, kind of like you're cutting like topping pumpkins, what I think of whenever I'm doing this. And you're gonna take the top out because we don't want the top. I pour my juices into your mixture. Try to pour out as much of the middle that you can without breaking the sides, but if you break the sides, it's fine too. I've done that before. Put them in a baking dish, and then we're gonna stuff it here in a second. So less tomato, stuff to the top, squish in as much as you can. Tomatoes are stuffed. Well, topping that, I like to do breadcrumbs, cheese, and olive oil. Put that on top. And then we're going to cover it with foil, which is over here, and put it in the oven at 400 for 15 minutes. Sous chef gets a little hungry while we wait for the potatoes. So, good girl. Okay, timer's going off. It's been 15 minutes. I'm going to take off the foil and then let those bake for another 5 minutes. Here we have it. Stuffed tomatoes.